Hello YouTube, G-Masterball here, and I'm bringing you guys a quick video on how Ruby and Sapphire and Pokemon X and Y are related. Now, the title says Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire hints in X and Y. Now, they're not necessarily hints, but, you know, there's just some things that I've noticed that X and Y has that is related to Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, which I guess you wouldn't really say it could lead to Ruby and Sapphire remakes, but somewhat of a good possibility. Now, the first thing on my list is the Torchic distribution. Now, Torchic will be released on October 12th, which is the day Pokemon X and Y comes out, which is surprisingly 2 weeks from like this Saturday, which is it's unbelievable. Every time I think about it, it's just getting more and more like excited. Like, it's crazy. But the Torchic distribution will be coming out on October 12th. Now, out of all the Mega Pokemon that were announced, with the exception of the Candle Stars because they're in-game, out of all the Pokemon that have been announced to have Mega Evolutions, why Torchic? Like, think about it. I mean, you couldn't have given out a Lucario, because I'm pretty sure Lucario is more popular than Blaziken. I mean, I know Blaziken's in Ubers in 5th Gen, but like, Lucario has a bigger like fan base than Blaziken does. So it's like, why would you come out with a Hone region starter as the first Pokemon event and not something like a Riolu or a Mareep so you can get a Mega Ampharos? Or like, why in particular a Hone region starter? Was it just because they wanted to, or is it just because they thought Blaziken was just so cool that they should just give him a Mega Evolution? Like, why would they have a Hone region Pokemon starter be the first event for the 6th generation? Now, the next thing that I have noticed is on the anime that the protagonist of the anime will consist of 4 heroes, including Ash. Now, on the Pokemon X and Y anime, the protagonist will be Ash, of course, Clement, Bonnie, and Serena. And they are all characters within the Pokemon X and Y game. And there's 4 of them, obviously. There's 4 characters. That's kind of like how there were 4 characters in the Hone region anime. Now, before the X and Y anime, the Hone region saga was the only saga in the entire Pokemon anime series that only had 4 main characters instead of 3. Like, think about it, guys. Like, could this mean that they're trying to relate X and Y to Ruby and Sapphire in some way? Like, are they trying to relate the anime to Ruby and Sapphire in some kind of way? That kind of caught my attention. And the last thing that I've noticed was that Pokemon X and Y is the first Pokemon game since Ruby and Sapphire to have the opposite character as your rival. Now, all the other Pokemon games did not have rivals that were the opposite character except for Ruby and Sapphire. Like, you know, Red and Blue had Gary, and Gary wasn't playable, and Silver and Gold had Silver, and Silver wasn't playable, and you know, so on and so on. But in Ruby and Sapphire, your rival was the opposite character. In X and Y, your rival is the opposite character of whoever you pick. So if I pick the boy, Serena will be my rival. If I pick the girl, Callan will be my rival. Just like how in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, if you pick the boy, May was your rival, and if you pick the girl, Brendan was your rival. It's kind of interesting. It kind of caught my attention. I just want to share that with you guys because, you know, for all we know, this could lead to some sort of Ruby and Sapphire like remakes for 6th generation, and I just want to share that with you guys. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm G-Masterball. If you guys have a problem with this, go fuck yourselves. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff, and yeah, have a good day.